What's up, everybody?
I'm with my girl JQue.
JQue.
My girl JQue.
JQue.
Yeah.
In the studio right now with my girl JQue.
JQue.
It's Valley Sounds, yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your girl, JQue. You're listening to Valley Sounds on 89.3 Huntsville. What? I have an amazing, supercalifragilistic, and beautiful, multi-talented, multifaceted woman on the mic and in the seat tonight. Welcome, Zami Mare to the mic.
Hey.
So let's just jump right on in this thing, Sammy. Mm-hmm. First of all, let's get your name right.
Okay.
So it's Sammy, spelled Z-A-M-I, Mare.
Yes.
Spelled M-A-R-E.
Mm-hmm.
What? How did that? Where did it? Explain that to me.
Explain. Okay.
Yes.
So Sammy was my dad's name. It was actually his nickname. Yeah, it's an Arabic and Hebrew name. And it came from Samir, but a lot of people couldn't say it right, so they just kind of nicknamed him Sammy, and so that's where I get that from. And he passed when I was just a little girl in a car accident. He passed, and so it just hit me one day like I wanna go by my father, and my Murray comes from my middle name and my first name meshed together, Renee Maria Murray, just kind of backwards. So that's where you get Sammy Murray.
Nice. It's actually very unique, but I bet you struggle with people saying it all the time, don't you?
I do, but that's expected though. So it doesn't really hit hard or hurt my feelings or anything. It's I promise it's okay.
It's also a good way though for people to engage with you, right? It's like maybe a conversation starter, or what's the most interesting story behind your name that you can tell us in like 30 seconds flat?
Oh God, the most interesting experience. This girl told me I should have smacked her and she's actually in the play that I'm in. She actually told me, you should have slapped me in my face for saying your name wrong. I was like, I promise it didn't bother me. I promise.
Well, Sammy Murray, I'm apologizing in advance in case I get it wrong a couple times throughout the interview. Let's jump right on in this thing. So you're a musician. You're also a songstress. Mm-hmm. If you had to title yourself and give yourself a job description for one of them, what's your most favorite, and why do you consider yourself that particular title?
I say a songstress. I've been writing since I was little. Like, even when I think back at the times where we didn't have like AZ lyrics or like anything that shows you lyrics on a song, for some reason I was just like intrigued with writing. I just needed to put something to pen and paper. So I would literally go through my little iPod, listen to songs, and write their lyrics out. I should have probably had a job back then. I probably could have been working for AZ lyrics. But so it just started ever since I was little. I started writing poems and it just went from there. And I just love writing.
Have you ever considered doing a book?
No, I haven't.
Maybe about your journey, and that also leads me to another question. Actually, and one of these questions was a question that we got from one of our listeners, that questions that they wanted to ask some of the artists. And this question particularly says, on your journey from being a part-time musician, songstress, to a full-time musician, songstress, what was the thing that, actually took you over to the other side? Why has it taken you so long to get over to full-time?
So a lot of it had to do with fear. I have 2 kids and I'm married. I'm young, and it's just always understood, like, you have 2 kids to care for. You don't need to chase your dreams. You need to get a job. Things like that. And I don't know. It's just a strong desire that I've always had ever since I was little. And one day I just realized, like, well, if I'm not gonna put full time into myself, who else will? So right then I was like, I have to grind a little harder. I have to write more. I have to really take this into consideration as a full-time job, because I know in the end result, like, I really believe in myself and I know it'll pay off for my kids and they won't have to worry about a thing.
What genre of music is your favorite and why?
Okay, so, that's hard. Okay, I might have to say Oh, gospel. I would say like every day I wake up, I listen to gospel. I have to start off my day with gospel, but I'll start off with like Jonathan McReynolds, some Corinne Hawthorne, just to get my day moving. It just sets my day right, the tone. And then after that, I'll just kind of like, I'll put on some some drink or, something to like, get me amped up.
Something with a beat up in it.
Yeah, I
Boom,
need a beat.
boom, boom. Yeah, I feel you on that, girl. I wake up with Jesus too, but every now and then I need to catch a beat. Every now and then I need to catch a beat. The song that we're about to listen to, I Am Enough.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the background and the story from I Am Enough, because when I hear it,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, I hear that was your life at some point.
Yes, it was. So, it really came through relationships. Just going through high school, like the puppy loves and just growing up to where I'm at now, just experiences of like, I have maybe not been treated as a queen in a lot of areas of my life and in our relationships, and where I just felt less than, where I felt like somebody else, held more worth in my significant other's heart rather than myself. So it's just a lot of insecurities, but I realized like, no, I am enough. Like, I don't have to take this, like I know my worth. I know who I am, and I know what I deserve. So, and if you don't have that to give, then check up the deuces.
Stopped accepting what others think about me and the lies that I heard from the enemy. I've learned I'm worth so much more. Always been past in relationships, no more. Friends that stab me in the back, no more. Can't tell me otherwise. I've played the cards many times. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Thought I was
Ugh. Wow. Whoa. Girl, I Am Enough. That was serious.
Yes. It's a lot of experience and pain, but a lot of healing as well in that song. So
I know that as an artist, collaboration and working with other artists is really key to success.
Mhm.
And right now, you've got an amazing collaboration project going on with my boy Chill City.
yes.
And collaboration means that you're working.
Mm-hmm.
You are one of a busy working female right now, like in real
Yes.
time, in real life. You're singing and, doing a lot of writing everywhere. Has that been an important factor in you leveling up, taking it from part-time to full-time?
It is. That way I feel like I want to be prepared when the opportunity comes. So it has been paying off, like just actually spending time writing, getting in my creative zone, just getting in that space. And I don't know, it's just opportunities have been coming, and I've been grateful. I've been thanking God.
What steps have you actually taken? Like, what do you do to consider that you're moving to the next level? Because as an artist, you've got to always be doing the next and the next and the next. So, like, in real time, what's your level up strategy?
My level up strategy. Oh, less sleep.
Ooh.
It's hard. It's so hard. But
You do got to give more when you want to level up for
yes,
sure.
I'm the type of person where I'll just nap all day.
Mm.
Oh, I just hibernate.
Mm.
But I know, like, I want to get to the point where I actually make money when I sleep. And until then, I'm not sleeping. Like,
understand
I have to keep pushing.
How does that desire come about? Like, has it always been there for you, or is it something that has grown over time?
It's grown over time. Like, especially seeing my kids, I'm like, they're my why. Like, I really want to give them a different, childhood than I had. I'm not saying that I had a bad one, but I want to be able to just give them things, just give them a different environment. I want to travel more. I want them to explore the world. And so they're my why, and that's why I push hard.
Well, You and I is up next, and it's your first collaboration project. Actually, your second.
My second.
Your second collaboration project in this year since you've been full-time as an artist,
Yes.
and it is amazing. Shout out to Jordan Chill City.
Yeah.
Condition breaking my heart like, oh girl, I plead to you. They just lying about, oh girl, let me sing to you. Temptations of my girl, here's a ring for you. No longer just my girl, but my wife built a life. And your friends like, whoa girl.
If it's innocent, then let it be. Light as a feather, baby, just you and me. Just hold me close, see, you'll see. No complications, no misery, just you and me. I need to know that you feeling me. Don't leave me hanging 'cause you're giving me. Give me direction 'cause you're losing me.
It's complications and misery. Oh, oh.
The only one I want.
Hey, cheese.
I ain't going nowhere.
Go ahead, Sid.
Loving me, no sharing, I'm all you need. Leave work and come home to me. Boy, I need you desperately. Don't get it twisted, you're mine, I'm your missus. So let me get you slipping and another man a whipping. Just keep me in the light, let me know there ain't no other. Me and you against the world, my best friend, my lover. I'll ride for you, hold it down for you. Anything you give me, boy, I'll multiply for you. I'm right for you, our love is true. Hold me tight tonight, just me and you. If it's innocent, then let it be. Light as a feather, baby, just you and me. Just hold me close and you'll see. No complications, no misery, just you and me. I need to know that you're feeling me. Don't leave me hanging 'cause you're giving me. Give me direction 'cause you're losing me. It's complications and misery for you and me. If it's innocent, then let it be. Light as a feather, baby, just you and me.
Hey, this is your girl JQue. You're listening to Valley Sounds on 89.3 Huntsville, and that was Chill City and my guest tonight, Zami Mare. You and me, man, that's a chill kind of like ooh vibe. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
cut that on in the song, in the car, put the windows down, ride, just fly on the highway.
How was it working with Jordan? We've had him Valley Sounds before, and he's a super cool guy, you know?
Yes, he is amazing. First off, like, he is just super talented. Like, his writing skills are amazing. Like, they are crazy.
Do you find that being in the presence of other creative spirits that mimic yours
Man.
tend to motivate and drive you, or either, lift your spirits?
Yes, him definitely. When we worked together, it was so easy. He just came in and he was like, hey, we're going to do this. You just feel what you want to write, and we'll just go from there. And he was so amazing to work with. It was easy.
I find that people who are in the industry, especially creative people that are in the industry, they find their biggest motivation when they find someone that has a creative spirit like theirs. But that can also be challenging. Apparently, that was not one of your challenges working with Jordan. But what has been one of your biggest challenges since you've, switched over to a full-time songstress?
Well, some things I feel like friendships have lost. I mean, it's nothing bad, but I guess I'm not sure exactly, but I feel like I'm opening myself up to new connections. And it's just been beneficial. Like with Jordan, when I tell you, he is the most humbling person I've ever come across. He wasn't the type to where, we're going to make this song and it's going to be my song, but you're just going to be a feature and I'm not going to help you, connect with anybody that I'm connected with. He was all open. He was like, we're going to help each other out. And it was just all about teamwork. He was like, I have this person I want you to introduce to. I have this person I want to introduce you to. He gave me connections. I met you.
I know,
I was
right?
like,
All
this
through
is-
Jordan.
yes.
Isn't that awesome? And it's so great to have people in your synergistic energy that are going down for you right now. As a matter of fact, this song that you have coming up, we're closing out with, actually, I'm Yours. Man, there's so much energy going on in that song. Tell me more about that.
So, man, I just felt like, usually I get in the studio and my producer, he's amazing. Shout out to Kevin Breelove. He is super talented. He's got a lot of great projects coming up too as well. But in with him, it's easy to work with him. It's just like we'll feel a vibe together, and we'll go from there. And we made that song in less than 2 hours. Yes, the song was done in 2 hours. He started making the beat, put some music behind it, and I just started writing, and it was just done. And it's crazy.
That was going to be my next question is how do you come with the lyrics? Like, what is your most creative process for creating the lyrics to your songs?
So I found that the most easiest for me is like just actually being in the studio. So when me and Kevin, we get together, it's like we come up with our songs most when we're together. And he's making the beat and I'm feeling it with him, aside from when he has a beat and then he'll send it to me and then I'll be at home in my creative space. It's just a little harder. I'll get it done, but I feel like it's more effective when we're together.
I do understand that because energy provides energy, you know, especially molecular energy, physical energy, mental energy, all of that helps to create, you know, so much good stuff when you sit down and you're in the creative process.
Right.
Zami Mare, it has been an amazing time having you in the studio and on the mic tonight.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Hey, I want to encourage you and all people that are out there on the grind for your music and for your talent to keep on pushing, leveling up, making sure that you're taking the steps that you need to take to get yourself out there. And if there was one thing that you could leave them with, what would be that one piece of advice that they would be like, ooh, light bulb?
I would say consistency. It can work for you or it can work against you. But when you put your dream and consistency together, you're going to have an amazing outcome.
Thank you, Zami. This is JQue. You're listening to Valley Sounds on 89.3 Huntsville. And this is Zami Mare with I'm Yours. Yes, honey. And yes. Let's see here. That's always what I want to do when I hear that song come on. It's like, oh, pump it up, pump it up. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I was like, ooh. I got that on the playlist at the gym, girl. People be like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? I be like, get on the bench. Yes, that little beat right there. It just make you want to pop a little bit. Sorry. You know, I know this supposed to be old gospel. It just make you want to pop Jesus.